That's what Sundays are like. Can't take my eyes off Game of Thrones. No blinking. But really, why do people watch Game of Thrones? Is it because it's awesome? People are, you know, fighting and hitting each other. There's like naked people. Why? Because to me, there's a lot of negative things about Game of Thrones. A lot of reasons not to watch. Everybody looks the same. They're all scruffy, they all have the same hairdo. How in the world would we recognize the difference between Jon Snow and Robb Stark when they look very similar? They're both very handsome, they're brothers, they're never together, so I can't like differentiate. All of the direwolves look the same too. Sometimes we just don't see people for like long periods of time. Couple that with them looking the same and you could see why people would be really confused. A lot of them are just violent for no reason. They hit people, they're just punching people left and right, they're like, you know, sorting people's legs. Sometimes they have no reason to be doing these violent things to each other. They're just doing it for fun. They're very mean to all kinds of people. Women, children, people with disabilities. They're basically always making fun of someone else. Always. Information takes forever to get from one place to another. People are just finding out that people died like 3 years ago. It's crazy. It's really hard to keep up with them because they all have strange names. Sometimes the names are too similar and some people are good and some people are bad and you end up with people like Tyrion and Tywin and you're just like, which one's which? I think I'm talking about Tyrion and I keep saying Tywin. We realize that we're talking about two different people and one is good and one is bad and we've ruined the entire conversation and you're thinking I'm a jerk because I like Tywin when I don't like Tywin, I like Tyrion. They're sending people away, they're beheading people. Every good character ends up dying. Why do I even care who the king is? Sometimes they just disappear for like months at a time and you don't even see them and you're like, what even happened to that character? Who knows how much time has passed when they come back? You think it's been a week, but it's really been like 6 years. People you don't like, sometimes they turn good and then you're like, but does this negate the awful things they did? It's just like morally so ambiguous. Everybody's messing things up constantly. Like I mess up like I'm late. Like they mess up like, oops, we killed the wrong person. Like that's pretty bad. Tons of awful things happening every week. But yet, we're still there. We still watch it. There's only one reason why we keep watching and why I can't quit Game of Thrones. Arya.